Hi friends, my name is Maria and I am a part-time reseller on places like Poshmark, eBay, and I'm trying to do Depop, but I haven't actually sold anything yet, so we will see. But today I am back with part 2 of my giant Goodwill bins, clearance, outlet center, whatever you want to call it, haul, in which I got so many items. I don't actually know the number because I still need to count them. So at the end of the video, I will tell you guys how many items I got and calculate my cost of goods so we can see how much I paid per piece that I took home to try to flip online for a profit. I'm a part-time reseller. I have also only been doing this for about a year, so I am still learning. Also, my YouTube channel, I publish things like beauty and lifestyle content. So if anything like that is what you're interested in, I hope that you will stick around with me. Hit that subscribe button. And I really want to see what else I got because I kind of forgot I did this so long ago. So cue the intro. I know I look absolutely ridiculous in this video. These sold, I think, overnight. Alright guys, so we did part 1 already, and I had quite a bit of like career stuff. I had golf stuff, kids stuff, a lot of springy type stuff. And I think in the second bag is going to be like my winter stuff that I was supposed to probably have already listed. But we will see. So I'm going to finish the last few things that I have in this bag. And then we will go from here. This is quite the large haul, so if you have not already watched that video, you can of course click here or down in the description box to watch that video. Certainly not a prerequisite. You can watch this video and go back or just not watch. You're a grown-up. You can decide. All right, next we have this little Halston skirt, and I have found H by Halston, but this is main label Halston. So I'm hoping that this is going to do better. It is a size 10. It is 100% wool. At the end of the last video, I was talking about how at this stage with COVID, a lot more people are going back into the office and entering the workplace again, rather than just doing full or part-time telework. So things like this, these career pieces, I have seen an uptick in, at least for me and my own business, and I'm hoping to see more. So this could be really nice going into spring. It's a very classic style, and it's kind of got this micro houndstooth. I'm not sure if you're able to see that, but I will certainly tag that as houndstooth. All right, this one I love. This is a vintage skirt in this like really cool schoolgirl style. I think this is wool. Let's check it out. So this is the tag, Cost Cobb. I'm not sure what that is, but you can tell it's vintage by the paper tags. It is a size 15-16, which is absolutely a vintage size. So it's 100% polyester. It's not wool, but this I love. I mentioned in the intro, I just started listing over on Depop. When I'm filming this, I haven't made any sales yet, so I only have a few things listed. I'm hoping to ramp that up and make some sales. This is something I will absolutely post over there, hashtagging academia, probably light academia, maybe dark academia too. It's kind of in between, but that's beautiful. And I'm hoping, since this is like a plus size, I think it does really well with that demographic, and we're going to find out if that's true. All right, another skirt. I have no idea what this is. Let's find out. Oh, this is Easy Wear by Chico's, size 2. I tend to grab anything in good condition from Chico's, Torrid, Lane Bryant, J. Jill, Talbot's at the bins when I have such a low cost of goods, as long as it's something other than like a basic t-shirt or a tank top or something like that. If it's a little bit more substantial, I don't know how this skirt is going to do. We will see. It does have a really pretty print, but if I can make a $20 sale off of that, which is typically what I sell Chico's for, I will be thrilled. I have probably around $1.50 into that. Okay, I definitely am in the skirts section. I must have folded them all into these bags when I got home. They definitely did not leave the store like that. I shoved them all in bags, and then usually I unfold them and refold them when I get home. But this is the J. Crew pencil skirt, size 10. And this is another just really classic style, just like that Halston one. I love the red on this. Super pretty. This is probably wool or a wool blend if I know J. Crew. Let's see if we can find it super quick. Yeah, so this is a wool viscose blend. And it is fully lined, so you don't have any of that itchy wool. All right, last two things from the first bag that has been absolutely huge. Looks like we have another skirt. This is, I believe, vintage Mark Bauer. I'm not familiar with it, but is 100% silk. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not a skirt. I remember these. Look at these pants. These are like wide leg 70s flare with this like ruffle. So these are certainly going on Depop. And hashtag 70s, hashtag disco. Oh my gosh, those are fun. I hope those sell. Somebody needs to wear those. I'm finding fuzzies on these. I said in the first video, I haven't like cleaned or lint rolled or steamed or anything. So they just need a little love and they will be good as new. All right, hunting vest. Here we are. This is from Cabela's. I have high hopes for this one. Size large. I feel like I should be able to get over 30, probably not up to 50, but for this camo style hunting, outdoorsy camping vest. The outdoorsy people are going to be in full force here as we move into spring. So I'm looking to kind of amp up my closet with those types of items before we get there. All right, we are in the next bag. This is so random, but I'm starting to sell a tiny bit, of home goods over on my eBay store. And I saw this. It is new with tags. It is for a photo cube. I looked it up. I scanned it. It looks like it is going to be a good seller. I want to say maybe like 25, 30 bucks for this. I got to rescan it and remind myself. However, I was a little bit upset when I got home. Hard goods are supposed to be by the pound. But there's like a little asterisk on the sign. This is like the manager can charge whatever she wants, whenever she wants, for anything she wants. This is the tag from the retail store. So before it gets to the bins. So I expected this to go at the like a hard goods rate, which meant this would have only been a couple dollars. But I got home and saw my receipt. They charged me $4 for this. I may have left it behind for $4. I may have picked it up. Either way, that's my tiny little rant. I paid $4. All right, I only found a couple shoes because they just don't really have very many shoes there, like ever. Yeah, it's frustrating. But I did find a pair of Stuart Weitzman leopard snakeskin little kitten heel pumps. And these are a size 7. And they're in pretty good condition. No real major flaws. Super pretty. Stuart Weitzman is hit or miss for me. Sometimes they do well. And then I have other items that are just sitting and sitting. But hopefully somebody wants some snakeskin kitten heel pumps. Oh, look. I found the receipt. Guys, I already did the math for myself. Yes. So this shopping trip was on November 11th, so quite a while ago, and I will be selling 69 items, and my cost of goods per item is $1.43. So in total, I spent $99.07. Now, I would also guess sometimes I pick up stuff for my own kids and my own family that I probably already took out, and I just work that into the cost of goods because I will eventually in the life cycle sell those when my kids grow out of them, and then at that point I'll just list them as a $0 cost of goods. So from a business expense, I'm technically paying for them right now. I'm just working them into my cost of goods of the other items, and then zero cost of goods later on the road. It's just easier for me to do. Okay, here's a fun one. This I actually took on vacation and wore. So this is Flying Tomato, and it's this cute little crop. Maybe I'm popping up a picture here if editing Maria is feeling a little feisty. At the beginning of January, I went on a tropical beach vacation to St. Lucia with my husband. It was absolutely amazing. We had the best time. But what I decided to do was, as I was thrifting in the end and actually the last like 6 months of the year, I was finding items that I'd be able to resell that I could also wear on that vacation. So every single item, maybe the exception of I think 1 or 2 pairs of shoes and a couple bathing suits, I thrifted. It was so much fun. I'm making a video about it to show you guys that haul, plus pictures of every outfit, every bathing suit, dress, jeans, shorts, everything I wore. And I may have already posted that one. If so, I will link it up above and down the description box. If not, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you'll be seeing that shortly. But that was so fun to thrift an entire wardrobe, and it was really good items, really good items. And this was one of them, and then I washed it and put it back in here. So super cute. This isn't going to sell for much, maybe 15 or 20, but I love it. I love it. Okay, here's the other pair of shoes that I got. These are Kookaburra, which is an UGG line. And these are in such great condition. Usually when I find Uggs at any Bins location, they are just like, they look like the dog ate them up for an hour and then like they got ran over by a truck and drenched in paint. Like, I don't know what people are doing in these, but these ones are super cute with the bows. Uggs are still very popular, so maybe around 40 to 50 on those, definitely north of 30. This is so soft. I don't normally pick up this brand. I don't even know where it's sold. Probably like Macy's, Kohl's, something like that. This is Bass. And this, the reason I picked it up is it is a wool alpaca blend. And look how pretty. I absolutely love this. It is so incredibly soft. It's like ribbed on the sleeves, but then it's got this like mixed media knit. And it is so incredibly soft. So cozy, loungewear, boho, bohemian, oversized, slouchy. Those are all keywords that I'm going to use for the sweater, hoping to probably get maybe like $30 or $40 on that. This one I'm going to need help on. So it's probably going to sit in my death pile until I can figure out what to do. But I had to buy it. It is pretty heavy, so I probably paid more like $5 or $6 for it, but definitely worth it. This is vintage Wilson's leather. Wilson's leather and suede and leather. But this is absolutely real fur. But I don't know what fur. So here's my quick kind of monologue on fur quickly. I don't buy or wear fur personally. However, I do think there's benefit of picking it up in the secondhand market in the hopes that someone that would like to wear a fur coat or fur anything, instead of going to buy it new retail, they will buy it secondhand. That is my goal. The fur is already here. It exists. It is in the world, so it might as well have a long, full life. But this is so soft, so beautiful. So I think I might try to take it to like a furrier and find out what type of fur it is. Because there unfortunately is not a tag that tells me. It says specialist dry clean only. It is a size small, made in Hong Kong. It's got this really pretty pink lining, but as fur coats go, it is stunning. So I'm not sure what to do with that as of yet. I have reason to believe it is maybe like rabbit fur, but I am unsure, and I want to list it as whatever fur it is, but I don't want to be wrong because that's not my specialty. And I just looked down at the black leggings I am wearing, and I am now covered in that. So I need to be careful with that. All right, let's keep going. Speaking of real, this is a vintage Worthington leather red jacket. I do not pick up Worthington like ever, but for a really nice classic leather trench, like mid-length trench, this was worth it to me. Again, I probably paid up for this. This one's even heavier, so I might have paid $7, $8 for this. It does say on this one genuine leather, so there's no questioning there. It is a size extra large, vintage size, so I include measurements with everything, but hopefully that'll sell. Supposedly vintage leather sells really well. I have not sold vintage leather, so we are going to find out. This is definitely the winter bag, if you can't tell, that I was supposed to like list quickly. I haven't listed it quickly. All right, here is, I should maybe look at the tag because I have absolutely no idea, but it's pretty. Okay, this is an Eddie Bauer size large, quarter zip. Kind of, it's got some like Fair Isle print. Really tight, soft knit. I do like buying Eddie Bauer at the bins. I wouldn't pay up for something like this, but it really does sell. There's a loyal following to Eddie Bauer that know the sizes, know the qualities, and I think just want to find it. Here's a really pretty one. The Phillies have had a really good couple years in baseball. I expect that they're going to have another great year next year. And so this is a women's vest, as you can see, but this is also reversible, which is really, really nice. So it's got this cream, and it does have like a print texture. I don't know if that's gonna come off on camera or if the lights are washing it off, I'm sorry. But this is a reversible vest. So I did look this up to make sure I wanted to sell it. I remember it doing well. So I'm thinking I might be able to get around $40 for this. I'll probably list it at like 45 maybe. So probably sell between like 30 and 40, I would expect. Oh yeah, now we're getting into my blazers. I have been hearing that brown and blazers are doing really well. So I found a couple brown blazers, and I am hoping that the world is correct. This is Calvin Klein, really nice blazer. Again, as people are going back into the workplace, hopefully someone will want this. This is a size large. So again, the bins are the place where I'm going to experiment. And we will see. I think I have another. Yeah, let me see what this one is. Okay, this is J. Crew, which I have heard their blazers are one of their top secondhand resellers. This is a size 12. It's got structured shoulders and a really pretty velvet. So hopefully my brown blazers will sell. I don't know. Let me know, do you have any experience selling those types of blazers? I do have a couple men's like suit jacket blazers that I got at a recent bins haul, but I haven't listed those yet either. Okay, this I got because it is new with tags. This is from the Limited, and it's just a nice little pretty sweater, but I loved the cable knit on like the sleeves and the style, kind of slouchy. It's a size medium, new with tags. It retailed for $50. But this is definitely an older one because the Limited is not even in existence anymore. All right, this is Lou and Gray, which is by Loft and is an extra small, but it is just this oversized like hooded cape, poncho, slouchy, boxy, cozy thing. Like I'm gonna need all the keywords on this one. This is my size, so I will absolutely wear this a couple times before I sell it. I love doing that so that I kind of, yes, I find them and I flip them, but in between I have a rotating closet of items that I can just pull from, which is fantastic. Clean them up, spruce them up, and then list them. So this is amazing, and I cannot wait to wear that. That's probably gonna be worn like this week. All right, rounding out a few more things, it's just a few more sweaters. Look how pretty this is. And this is a Talbot's, definitely an older label, but it is hand knit. Apparently they used to have a line of just hand knit clothes, size large, definitely an older label. But I love the colors, and look at that wide knit. I love it. I think someone is gonna love it. It deserves to have a second life. Just because it is an older label does not mean it is a bad label. I have sold that Talbot's label quite often. You just have to know which pieces to keep and which pieces to leave behind. Some of them will not sell. I really think this one will sell, especially if I can get listed before spring and summer. All right, I have not listed or sold anything by White House Black Market, and I have seen mixed things about it, so I wanted to do my own experimenting. This is a size 10 blazer. I loved how substantial it is. It's double-breasted, almost like nautical looking. I like the buttons on the sleeves, structured shoulders, and it's like a really soft, like ponte knit material. I love it. This would look so, because it's kind of long line, it would look so good over like a cocktail dress, but could be worn for career wear, of course. I'm sure that's what it was probably intended to be. Guys, we only have two more things, and guess what? One of them is a brown blazer, and it is from Talbot. Whoever owned it took care of it. It's still got the dry cleaning tag on it, but this is a size 4, and this is corduroy brown blazer. Corduroy is another thing that I have been noticing even in my own closet selling more often than some other fabrics. So we're gonna see if brown, which is a trending color, and blazers, which apparently is trending, and corduroy can all mean that this blazer will sell. Older label for sure. I'm not sure if it's old enough to be vintage. I might have to look it up. But yeah, here we go. I like that bright pink lining inside too, just because I like pink. All right, guys, last item. This video is a little bit shorter than the last one. Oh, this is pretty. This is, okay, Mason and Bell, which I had a boho, like long sleeve top in the first part of this haul that I can't really remember anything about, but I'm sure I looked it up in the store because I'm not familiar with it. And I guess thought it was decent enough to resell, but look at this topper, like open front cardigan, long line, boho chic, bohemian. It's like short sleeves, but I love all this crochet detailing. This might be one that I'm gonna wear before I list, maybe to church or something. So pretty. And it's gonna be a really good transitional piece, right? As we move out of the colder weather into the warmer weather, you need stuff like this to kind of, those in-between days, especially in certain climates where it's like snowing one day and then you could wear like a bathing suit the next day. I don't know. Ohio seems to be like that. Now I live in Maryland, seems to be like that sometimes too. Yay, we got through all of our items. I'm so thrilled about that. Now I do still need to inventory. I need to photograph them. I need to list them. And I am surrounded by a hot mess of reselling stuff right now, but I'm excited. It's been a really fun journey this past year. I tend to get super into things and then sometimes I like fizzle away and then get into something else, but I think this hobby is around to stay. I've been having so much fun learning from other YouTubers, from just my own mistakes and experiences and successes. So if you are new at this and struggling, keep it up. If you're enjoying it, remember that we all make mistakes. We all buy things but maybe we should have left behind. We have bad sales days, we have good sales days. We are with you, and that's why we're here together as a community. This is the absolute best community I have found on YouTube. But with that, I do have tons more reselling content coming up. I'm also still doing my normal beauty kind of videos, tutorials, product reviews, unboxings. So if you like any of that, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It does really support me and in my journey, both on YouTube and in reselling. My Poshmark and eBay stores will be linked down below. If you are interested in anything, hopefully by the time this video goes up, some of this might be listed. If not, I promise to get it listed very quickly. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.